everybody, this is Bonnie from bonniescreativeplace.stampinup.net, and I'm going to be coming to you with this card today. We made this card in my Monday night online my Monday night in-home class, and I wanted to share with you how I made this card. So before we get started, there's a little pink square over there in the right hand corner. If you could hit that pink square, that will subscribe you to all my up and coming videos and you won't miss any. If you could like my page and leave a little comment, that helps me more than you realize, and I'd really appreciate that. And it inspires me and knows that people are watching my videos and want to see more from me by seeing the likes and the comments there. I think that makes me feel like, oh, someone is out there watching. So if you could leave a comment, that would be great. Also, I would like, if anybody would like to join my team, I'd love to have you on Bonnie's Creative Place. So if you guys would like to do that, I would appreciate it. It's $99 and you get $125 worth of product. Now, I pre-record my videos, so who knows, there may be a special thrown in there, and if there is, I definitely will let you guys know, because you never know when Stampin' Up's going to do that. So, but right now, the current promotion is $99 for $125 worth of product, and I would love to have you guys on my team. If you'd like to do that, just go to bonniescreativeplace.stampinup.net and you can hit the join button. Also, any of the products that you see here today in this video, you can go to bonniescreativeplace.stampinup.net and you can also order any of the products that you see here that I am using today. Unless I state otherwise, if it's retired or going to be retired or anything to that effect, but most generally I try to keep with the current stuff. So let's get started. If you did not notice in the new catalog on page 116, the Artist in Bloom bundle, it comes with everything. It comes with the stamps, it comes with the dies, and it comes with the embossing folder. And you can get all that for $53, which is amazing. And I love this little set. It's quick, it's simple, there's a lot of fun stuff. You can color with it, but I'm going to do it with just stamps to show you how quick and easy you can make this cute little card. So let's get started. So that's the stamps that we're going to be using, is the Artist in Bloom. So to start off, we need a scrap piece, a fairly big scrap piece, and I think this is just like a half of this that I did. It's 5.5 by 4.25. So you need a big piece of scrap Whisper White, and then you need a base piece of Whisper White that is 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to score it in the middle at 4.25. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Take your bone folder and give it a nice good crease, because it makes it easy to work with. So then we'll put that aside, and then we're going to bring in this piece right here. So we've got the great big, I got this on the great big block, which is block E, and I've got the 3 flowers, and they're all attached together. So I'm going to stamp this up really good, and I'm also going to bring in, because there's a lot of details in this stamp and I don't want it to not come out. So I'm going to bring in my foam mat. It's a piercing mat is what they call it, and you could get this. They're in the Stampin' Up catalog. And I'm just going to stamp this right about here. That looks like a good spot. I'm going to give it a good brush, kind of rub where there's more detail with your hand. You could use the Stampa Radius, which would work great for this if you have trouble and then want to re-stamp. That would be great. So then we have that there. Then I'm going to bring in the leaf. And there's several leaves that come in this kit, but this is the one that I chose. And I'm just going to stamp this over here off to the side about 4 times. We'll get one over here. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to bring in these, I call them fillers. I'm not really sure what the proper term is, but I call them stamp fillers because I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to bring in the Pear Pizzazz first for the leaves. So I'm going to bring that one in, and I'm going to stamp these. I'm going to turn this so I can get a good stamp on there. It's okay if it's not perfectly on it. That gives it a little bit of character, just like that one. Of course, I'm a little farther away than I should be trying to line this all up. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to be doing the flowers. And let's see. We'll do one. I'm doing one in Crystal Coral here. And I think I'm going to do this one. And I think that's this block. Let me just double check. I want to make sure. Nope. So I'm going to do this one. So it's this one right here. You have to kind of, they do line up a little bit, but you just want to make sure you're on the right flower. Okay, there we go. Oops, that didn't come out very good right there. Well, I don't know. Well, let me try going over it again. We'll see if this worked or if I made a big mistake. Oh, it did. It worked. Yay! So, alrighty, so now we'll close that color up. And we're going to bring in Costa Cabana. Whew, can't even talk. And I'm going to do this one in Costa Cabana. Stamp it up pretty good. I'm trying to line it up without putting my head in the camera. If it was in there, I'm very sorry. There we go. And this is what I like about these stamp sets. You could color them, but if you got to whip up a quick card for somebody because you're like, oh, I got a birthday party and I forgot to make the card, or this is easy peasy. You can get it done in no time. So then this one, I believe, goes right here. Yep. And we'll go down. Hope for the best. Okay. Make sure I give it a good push in the middle. There we go. Okay. So, and that was Daffodil Delight. I decided to do Daffodil Delight in that color. So now we're going to bring in the stamp, or the big guy, which is the Stampin' and Embossing die cut machine. And we're going to put that off to the side. And I'm going to get the platforms here. So we have platform 1, platform 2, a platform 3, and another platform 3. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to put this down. I got the little thing right here. We're going to line this up. And the best thing I like to do, because it does like to move, like it keeps moving on me, as you could tell, I am going to get some of this Post-it note tape, and you can, I get it on Amazon. I'm not affiliated with Amazon. I don't get any credit for it, but that's where I buy it. And you can go there and purchase it if you would. I like it. It doesn't rip my paper. Like some people like to use the score tape, but it rips my paper, so I don't like to use that. And then I'm going to put, we got 2 of these, which is wonderful. So I don't have to worry about having to, you know, put 2 through there. I'm hoping my leaves don't move, and it did not. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Well, this one does not want to stay there, so we're going to get some of this, more of this adhesive here. Put it down. Okay. Let's see. There we go. We're going to crank her through. Okay. And now all these flowers came out with separately, which is wonderful. I'll remove this adhesive off from there. Okay. Put these aside. And I think I will tape these down because it looks like my other one moved too. And I didn't think it did. I saved this tape. I put it right on top of my machine. You could see my little guy. He's got a lot of little pieces on top of him. And I just save it and reuse it. So you can reuse this tape over and over until finally it becomes not sticky anymore. But I use it several times. Okay. Ooh, that one stuck right up there. Alright. So now, what we're going to do, we don't need that piece anymore. Get all these pieces off from here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to need platform 1 and we need platform 4. And we're going to grab the embossing folder that comes in this kit right here. And on the side that is, I believe, I want to make sure I'm telling you the right side, so let me double check this. Because the ones that make them go the right way are the sides that you want to put this on. Yep. And this is the right way. And then you got this. Double checking. Yep. Nope. Can't see it on there. I'm going to have to put it down here where I could see it more. Do I have the right flower and the right one? I did not. That'll make it make sense here in a minute. Okay. So on the raised side, this side is raised up and this side is like indented. So on the raised side, you want to place your flowers. So they're just like this. Just place them on top of there. You can use repositionable adhesive if that will help you. You can do that. I had this one on the wrong one, so that's why it wasn't lining up, but now it is. So, and then you want to carefully close this. Then you want to take your platform 4, put it on top. Quickly do a little switcheroo with your fingers, and then run this through. Now, I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but in person, this, I will try to bring it up as close as I can to the camera for you guys. But in person, this is wonderful. It feels wonderful. It literally embossed these. I mean, I don't know if it's picking it up because of the dyes and all that, but it is so embossed. I'll try to get it. I mean, let me try a different one. Maybe it's better with the lighter colors, but it literally embossed it. Oh, there you go. You get a little bit of it. And it feels so cool. And I love it. So I'm glad that they've been doing that a little bit more. And it made the card just pop. Okay, so let's get this card put together. So I kind of got these flowers here and there. There's no real rhyme or reason. And then I tuck in some of the leaves. So we're going to first put down I'm going to take the Happy Birthday, and this is from the ice cream sweet ice cream set, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to stamp this right down here on the bottom. Happy birthday. I always have a lot of birthdays, but you want to know what? I never mail the cards out in time. I am so bad when it comes to that. Okay, now on here, I added a little dragonfly. One of the reasons why there's a little dragonfly in there is because when I was first making this card, this was not my intentions. And then when I separated them, I had a little mark there. And I said, oh, I got to hide that mark. So I went ahead and I hid the mark. So now I'm taking my marker and the brush end of it. This is a black Stampin' Write marker. And I am coloring just the body of the, dragonfly. And I used the dragonfly punch, and I punched out the tiny one. And then I'm just going to take, and I'm just going to add a little bit of, like, I don't know, lines, basically, into my wings. So it looks like that. Now I'm going to pick this up, because if you look from the side view of this, you could see some orange, and I don't like that. So I'm going to take my marker, and I'm just going to go around the outer edges of this, and then you will not see the orange lines on the side view when you put this down on your card. So that's a little trick if you didn't know. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take and I'm going to put a mini dimensional on the back of him. I'm glad that mistake happened, because you want to know why? I think it looks really cute on here. So I'm going to take that off, and I just kind of had it put right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that same black and Stampin' Write marker, and I'm just going to add a bunch of little dots, form a little circle, come back around, and come down to my happy birthday there. And then the last thing I did was I took some Wink of Stella, and I kind of went around the middle like this, but then I just drew the lines. I just went over these black lines. I didn't like go all over the card. I kind of strategically, I can't even say the word, put them where I wanted them to go. I know you guys are probably all laughing at me, all my talking, and you know, that's just me. That's who I am. And then I'm just going like this. And there, that's all I did, as I placed it right where it wanted it to go. Then I brought in some of these black dots. That's what they're called, black dots. And I just grabbed 3 of these kind of smaller ones, and I just put 3 of them around the card to draw your eye in all the different angles of the card. And that is the card that we made at Monday night class. So thanks, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, everybody. Bye-bye.